Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup features the Oakland Athletics versus the Seattle Pilots at Sick's Stadium. On the mound for the A's today is Vida Blue, whose record is 4-3 with a 3.95 ERA. And pitching for the Pilots today is Gene Brabender, whose record is 7-2 with a 3.04 ERA. Well, if you watched yesterday's ball game, we lost 6-5, and we did a really good job of fighting back and tying the ball game up in the 8th inning, and then we gave up the run in the 9th, and we lost the ball game. One of the first games where our bullpen kind of let us down, but if you have been following along, you know that we were due to give up runs. Our bullpen has been so good, and in fact, Pedro Ramos had yet to give up a run since we called him up from the minor leagues, and he gave up a couple of runs in yesterday's game. And then Diego Agee took the loss, giving up the run in the 9th. So, these things, a game like that, I don't mind losing. I feel like at least we were competitive. I don't recall any time during the game where the gameplay dictated the result. It wasn't a balk or an error. Things maybe didn't go our way, but at least I didn't feel like we were fighting versus the AI as well. So we have 2 games to go, and unfortunately, Rich Rollins, as you can see right here, was injured yesterday, and will miss the last 2 games of the week before we go to the All-Star break. So we're going to put Don Kessinger at third base, who I just looked up. I had to look it up. Don Kessinger has the worst WAR on the team. He's -1. And, we have to play him. So let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. My street outside is being paved. If you don't know, I live in a canyon below a mountain, and the water, when it does rain or when the snow melts off the mountaintop, it runs right through my neighborhood and just destroys our streets here. So if there's an excessive amount of background noise, my apologies. That is them working on the street. It just started today. So okay, we have Gene Brabender on the mound. The current A's lineup is batting .208 against him, so that's in his favor. Plus, he just pitched a complete game, I believe. So maybe he's due to get crushed. We'll find out. All of the bullpen is available except for Diego Agee, who took the loss yesterday. And then our lineup versus the left-hander, Vida Blue, who's a 19-year-old rookie in this game. Yeah, we had to put Kessinger in there at third. Otherwise, we have our lineup in there versus lefties. And we're going to give Tommie Agee the start versus the lefty Vida Blue. He doesn't hit lefties well, but he does have the highest WAR on the team for batters, whereas Gene Brabender has the highest overall WAR with a 2.5. So I think we have to start playing Tommie Agee versus lefties as well. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Oakland Athletics. Batting leadoff, playing center field, is Rick Monday. Batting second and catching is Gene Tenace. Batting third and left field is Tommie Reynolds. Batting cleanup, playing first base, is the great Ernie Banks. Batting fifth in right field is Reggie Jackson. Batting sixth at third base is Sal Bando. Batting seventh at shortstop is Bert Campaneris. Batting eighth at second base is John Donaldson. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Vida Blue. Okay, Gene Brabender, his last start here before the All-Star break. Maybe a candidate for the All-Star game. I guess it'll depend on how he does today. He's making his 17th start, 7-2 with a 3.04 ERA, 84 strikeouts, 112 and a third innings pitched. Opponents are batting .199 against him. 2 complete games, 2 shutouts. So it was a shutout in his last start. Correct? It was. He's thrown 2 shutouts in his last 4 starts. That's amazing. After his last shutout versus Detroit, he got rocked, and I'm sure that will happen again today. We've already had this happen multiple times with shutouts. The game tries to right the ship, so to speak. You know the rest already. He's got 4 pitches. Slider is his out pitch. Overall at 82, the 27-year-old righty is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. Now the good news is if he loses, or not if he loses, if he does not make the All-Star game, we could start him in the first game after the All-Star break. So, and that might be what we do. There's the defense. Shabby in all the same places. And Rick Monday leading off versus Gene Brabender. Full count to Monday, and he walks him. Yeah, so I know it's only the first batter, but that's the indicator for this game, that this is going to go very, very badly. I almost want to pull him out right now because you know it can't go well. Yeah, there's a line to right. Caught by Harper. Wow. Harper and his terrible defense. He'll be gone in 2 days. Most likely for Lou Piniella. I did some more research yesterday looking for trade options. Lou's still the best option. There's a base hit to right. Monday will go to third. This is going to go so badly, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're going to pull the infield in with Ernie Banks up, trying to prevent that run from scoring. Banks is only batting .209. First pitch, swinging. Oh, and a wild pitch. God bless it. Wait, not a wild pitch? It was just a pitch? Why did that happen? I don't know. I don't know what that means when that happens in the game. So we're going to keep the infield in. It's a 1-0 count. Now it's 3-1, and he walks him. And now Reggie's up. I mean, I really should take Brabender out right now. There's no way he's going to pitch well. He's given up 2 walks and a hit, and Reggie's up. We got to play back for the double play. The likelihood of that happening is not good. Now, Brabender could strike him out here. It's 2 walks. If we get the strikeout, you know Bando will definitely get a hit. Let's see how he does here versus Reggie. 2-0 count, not a strikeout. He flips it to left. Will Monday try to tag? He does, and it's 1-0. Okay, well, here's Sal Bando. We'll let him take a cut. First pitch. Come on. So, yeah, I mean, this game is over, right? 2 walks, a hit, a sac fly, and a wild pitch, all in the first inning. So if you got your baseball mogul bingo cards out, yeah, you are looking pretty good right now. We've almost covered everything. You know what? We're going to walk Sal Bando because Bando could go deep. He had a home run yesterday. And that'll bring up Bert Campaneris. I don't think Bert will go deep, but he could get a hit. Bando would have got a hit for sure and drove in those 2 runs. Otherwise, that wild pitch would never have happened. Here we go. Bert Campaneris, bases loaded, 2 down, and a full count. Fly ball to right. Did we prevent any more runs from being scored? Yes. Well, that was a big inning, though. Excuse me, against Brabender. He only gives up 1 run. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Gary Sutherland. Batting second and catching is Jerry McNertney. Batting third in right field is Tommie Harper. Batting cleanup at first base is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in left field is Tommie Agee. Batting sixth in center field is Don Bosch. Batting seventh at shortstop is Freddie Patek. Batting eighth at third base is Don Kessinger. And the pitcher Brabender in the ninth spot. Okay, Vida Blue, he's a rookie. Hey, I mean, if you look at his log immediately here, you'll see he got a second start against us. It absolutely shut us down, going 8 innings, giving up 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 walk. And he was pretty good there for a while. Looks like he's thrown 2 complete games in a row, but both in losing causes. This doesn't make any sense for a rookie. He's 4-3 with a 3.95 ERA, 49 strikeouts in 54 and 2/3 innings. Opponents are betting 284 against him. He does have 2 complete games we just mentioned. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour, and it is rated a 90. That's his best pitch with a curve mixed in at 82. A changeup just below league average. Overall, at 89 at 19 years old, the lefty goes to arbitration in 2 more years. There's the defense for the A's. Good everywhere but Tenace behind the plate. And Gary Sutherland are leading off. Sutherland popping out to first. Up next is Jerry McNertney. Ground ball to third. Play is made by Bando. 2 down. And Tommie Harper, a comebacker. So a long inning for the A's, and we go down 1-2-3. We go to the top of the second inning. Brabender threw 34 pitches, walking 3 and giving up a hit. And a wild pitch. Here is the number 8 hitter leading off is John Donaldson. Ground ball to third. Kessinger, second start of the year at third base, makes the play. Here's the pitcher, Vida Blue. Blue goes to Kessinger as well. And an error. So now, okay, so it's my bingo card. Because a little dauber an error on there. Every baseball scenario in this game appears in every game. Can't even get our first strikeout for Brabender as Monday hits into a 3-6-3 double play. We go to the bottom of the second inning. At least that was a little bit shorter of an inning for Brabender. Here is Deron Johnson leading off. Johnson's aching for some more playing time. He's hitting better lately. Grounding out to second. Next up is Tommie Agee. Also a pop-up. We have got nothing. If we can't get any of the first 6 guys going, we sure as hell are not going to get the bottom of the lineup going. There's Bosch walking. We have to send him. He's got 90 speed. I think he's only got 1 stolen base this year. But we're not going to win this game unless we try to manufacture. I'm going to guess it said 73%. I'm going to guess it's negative 10%. He gets, I mean, this is definitely a bingo card dauber. Yep. I mean, that was guaranteed. So chalk that onto the bingo card. Top of the third, here's Tenace. Only 6 pitches that inning for Brabender. He's actually looking okay right now. Here's Tenace leading off, striking him out. Finally, first K for Brabender. Maybe he can start to pull it back together here. Tommy Reynolds lines out to right. Harper making the catch. And Ernie Banks walks because, of course. And Reggie, oh, God, this feels like a long ball. He's only batting .227 on the year. What year of his career is this? Only his second full season in the majors. All right. Here we go. Full count. Striking him out. Good job by Brabender. Effectively wild at this point. Okay, here comes the Drek of our lineup. Freddie Patek. Leading off. Fly ball to right. I don't think Patek has had a hit in 2 weeks. Don Kessinger can't even spell the word hit. Brabender at the plate. Somehow he's going to walk Vida Blue at the plate. I mean, all we can do is laugh. This game sucks so bad. And a ground ball to third. All right. 60 pitches, so he's getting 20 pitches an inning. That means with a little luck, he might get to the 5th inning. We are facing the bottom part of the lineup here, starting with Sal Bando. Base hit in the left. Only the second hit given up. Here's Campy. We're going to pull the corners in. He does have a 97 bunt rating. Not bunting. He will fly out to the left. And I think maybe that should be our strategy. Let Kessinger and his bad juju come in and be so close to the batter that maybe some of it rubs off on him. Here's John Donaldson. He does have a home run against us this year. Here he flies out to deep right field. Harper on his horse, making the catch against the wall. And the pitcher, Vida Blue, safe on an error. Ground ball up the middle. Can Sutherland make the play? He does. We go to the bottom of the fourth with Sutherland leading off, followed by McNertney and Harper. Sutherland betting 357 versus lefties. Takes the walk. Vida Blue does not have a strikeout. Here's a sac bunt coming from McNertney. Got to try to find a way to manufacture runs. They will not give us a hit. Yeah. Oh, there's a ground ball to third. Sutherland does advance to second. Okay. A base hit could score a run. Their defensive arms are not great. Average at best. Harper strikes out looking, of course. We give him a runner in scoring position. He stands there. And Deron Johnson flips it to right. So this could be a no-hitter. I would not be surprised if we see our first gameplay no-hitter in the several seasons that we've played. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Brabender at 73 pitches. I mean, if you look at the box, the inning score here, like looks kind of impressive, but we know it's not true. Monday lines it right back at Brabender, and he drops it. There we go. Pitcher error. I don't know if that's a separate category. I guess it's just an error. We've got more errors than hits and runs combined. So this run will score because it will be an unearned run that won't affect Brabender's ERA. But the run will definitely score this inning. Yeah. This is how it goes. This could be a double play. With Tenace on first. 2-2 count. Strikes him out. Here's Ernie. Ernie's walked both times up. This would be a beautiful double play possibility to get out of it. But I think Ernie's got something special in mind. It looks like an easy fly ball to right center field. Somebody better get over there. Fly out to right, so I don't know if Harper made that catch. All right, so Reggie up now. This feels as ominous as anything we've seen so far this year. We're not going to guard the lines or anything like that. We're just going to keep our fingers crossed that Brabender can get a slider pass, sinker past him. No, it's a slider. That's his best pitch. Oh, he walks him. That's okay. Fifth walk by Brabender. And Bando up. This is going to be the last batter for Brabender no matter what. Will this be a grand salami? 0-1 count. Ground ball up the middle. Come on, Sutherland. Yes. All right, let's get him a run here for crying out loud and get him off the hook. Tommie Agee leading off. And there's our first base hit. Down the left field line. Agee decides not to go for two because why would he? He's got good speed. Leads the team in stolen bases with 21. Let's just go for it. Maybe this is the inning we get it. They gave us a hit. Bosch at the plate. Right down the middle. And he does get a stolen base. So Agee's become a little bit more reliable. 22 for 28. How many is that in a row? Okay, well, yeah, he doesn't even have a caught stealing in his last 20 games. So he's been consistently better in that way. So, okay, Don Bosch up. Can he hit it to right field? He's 0 for 3 with a walk in his career versus Vida. Oh, base hit. That will tie it up. Nobody out. We're going to hold Bosch to a single. Okay, all right. We've done what we needed to do to fight off all the demons here. Let's sacrifice bunt Bosch over. He's already been thrown out stealing once today. 2-2 count to Patek. There's a good bunt down the third baseline. Bosch safe at second. Now we are going to say as many Hail Marys as it's going to take to get Don Kessinger to get a base hit. He's batting 118 versus lefties and 147 overall. And that's not a small sample size. That is a stupid sample size. Ground ball to first. That'll get Bosch over. And we will pinch hit for Brabender here. Who hits lefties well? I know Jeter does, right? Oh, not really. Danny Walton is clutch. And we're not going to bring in the lefties here. We're going to bring in Danny Walton. He has been clutch for us in certain situations. Let's see what he's got. Walton batting 237 overall. 2 home runs. Both were pinch hit home runs. 2-1 count. And, oh, it's caught by the first baseman. That was headed down the line. But Ernie Banks making the play. All right, well, Brabender off the hook. He only gave up 1 run. That's going to look good one way or another. Maybe that's good enough to get him into the All-Star game. I mean, this is 1969. There's not that many teams. So that's my theory. All right. I guess also we can keep in mind that Marty Patton can come out of the pen here because we just need Bob Meyer to start tomorrow. Patton is available, and I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to get Patton some work out of the pen. So here's Marty Patton. So he's made 17 starts. He's made every start in the rotation. And he's got 50K in 98 and 2/3 innings pitched. Puts about 282 against him. He does have that great complete game shutout. Overall is 79. The righty goes to arbitration next year. So we'll give him an inning, maybe 2. And it's the bottom of the lineup, so this should be a little bit easier for him. Nope. Campy gets a base hit to right. Maybe a double. Oh, he's thrown out at second by Harper. That is Harper's 5th assist. I mean, he has such a terrible arm. They just keep testing him, and he gets a couple every once in a while. So, good job by Harper. Here's Donaldson. Donaldson, a ground ball that gets past Deron Johnson at first. Infield in, corners in, I guess, for Blue. 1-1 count, a comebacker to Patton. Oh, man, it worked. So, do we walk Monday to get the hot-hitting Tenace, or do we take a chance with the lefty up? Because that run's going to score one way or another. I think we got to walk. I think we have to walk him. Am I overthinking this? We're playing this like a World Series game. All right. First and second. 2 down, and Gene Tenace up. Tenace is a slightly worse hitter than Monday is versus righties, but, I mean, maybe more dangerous because of the power. Let's see how it goes here. First and second, 2 down. First pitch swinging. Did he get it? No! No! There was nothing there was no way to prevent that. I know you're probably thinking, you dummy, you should have just pitched to Monday. But that was going to happen either way. So, yeah, I mean, there's nothing we could have done to prevent that. We just tried to use baseball strategy, and that's not wise in a baseball game like this. All right, so we lost this one. Let's get it over with now. If you had a 3-run home run on your bingo card, you're probably yelling bingo right about now. All right, we're going to the 7th. We'll bring in, well, I guess we'll let him pitch another inning here. Why not? It doesn't matter. Ground ball to short. Reggie popping it up. Tenace definitely going to the All-Star game. He's got to be the leading vote getter, I think, at catcher. And then he gets a perfect second inning out. Here's Bosch. Yeah, I mean, the baseball strategy's over. We did everything we could to get to this point, and now it doesn't matter. This game is done. I mean, it was done in the first inning. Let's be clear. Like, that is the early indicator. We were just lucky that they only got one. All right. Marty Patton. Walk. He's walked 2. Well, 1 was intentional, right? Because he doesn't walk many at all. Yeah, why would we turn a double play, of course? Vida Blue would probably just be swinging, right? He's up 3 runs. No, he's going to lay down a bunt. And Monday, this time around, grounds out to first. All right, we're going to take out Patton. And we'll bring in, I guess, Johnny Jeter. Johnny Jeter's 1 for 13 since his call-up, so he's been useless. Yep, useless. And then we got McNertney here. That'll end the 8th. We're going to the 9th inning. Oh, okay, walk him, whatever. Yep. All right, so we go to the 9th inning. We got to bring in a pitcher. I guess we'll get Marshall an inning just to... Well, no, because he's probably Marshall's going to be our only reliever, our only all-star representative, most likely. So we're not going to pitch him. We will throw in Pedro Ramos to finish off the game. Gave up 2 runs yesterday, his first 2 of the year. It had to happen. He had 12 and 2/3 innings without giving up a run. All right. And we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Deron Johnson leading off. This is going to be the 3rd complete game in a row for Vida Blue as a 19-year-old starter. All right. So we lose 4-1. I mean, what are you going to do? They're the best. They're probably the best team in baseball, right? Is that their record? We are now below 500 before the All-Star break. Who would have thunk it? In in June, we were 15 and 12. We were the darlings of MLB, and we have just been absolutely horrible since then. Standings, 6 games back. We are done. Chicago has leapfrogged us. Headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Yep, 3-hitter. Okay, transactions. A couple of things here. Oran Piche retires at age 34. He hadn't pitched in the majors since 1966. And Ron Hansen of the Yankees is out for over a year. Ron Hansen was just traded over there this season. You see, divided between the White Sox and the Yankees, and he is out for a while. Wow. All of this year and all of next year, right? Technically, half a year right now, and then all of next year, 365. I still think they should have players die. Actually, let's take a look at the standings again real quick here. Yankees are done. Boston's lost 8 in a row. But Yankees are not winning this year. Who's their shortstop now? Probably somebody good. Oh, they're bringing back Lee Elia. The Yankees ruined their team this year with all those trades and playing players that you'd never heard of. Okay, box score. Let's pull it up and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe. We got one more game tomorrow, and then we have the All-Star game, so that will be on Wednesday. That'll be a fun Wednesday event. No player of the game. Everybody sucked. Nobody deserves jack shit. 2 errors. I heard all kinds of people yelling bingo out there. Gene Brabender does manage to finish the first half with an ERA under 3, which is among the leaders. Marty Patton takes a loss in relief. He goes 3 innings, giving up 3 hits. Pedro Ramos pitches an inning in relief. We walked 7, but 3 intentional walks in there, I think. Right? That's never good. That's not good managing. Vida Blue gets the complete game win, his 3rd complete game in a row. He's now 5-3 on the year. So that'll do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 3 of the series, and then it's the All-Star break. Until then, everyone, have a great day.